And this is going to be a giant play. Giant giants, baby. Let's drop the Cyclone Summoner. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. Today, we've got a juicer for you. We've got giants, baby. That's right, we're going giant tribal. And what do we got going on here with giants? Well, we're just going to start off with two of our best creatures. We're going to go with the Quakebringer and the Cyclone Summoner really quick. Cyclone Summoner is really awesome. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you're going to return all permanents to their owner's hands except for giants, wizards, and lands. Do you know what that means? That means for a 7, you get a 7/7 body, and all of your creatures stay, and everything else, not even just creatures, but blood tokens, treasure tokens, enchantments, artifacts, anything, they go back to your hand. It is absolutely insane. I'm gonna only run 3 because 4 is a little bit cloggy, and you don't want to like get a little bit overwhelmed here, or overwhelmed. I hope we overwhelm our opponents. We don't want to get a little bit over crazy here. So we do also have the Quakebringer. This is gonna be a giant berserker. This card is a cleric killer. Cleric just have no chance versus this. Your opponents can't gain life, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, even if it's in your graveyard and you own a giant, or if it's on the battlefield, you're going to be able to just deal 2 damage with the Quakebringer. This is just pings your opponent, and because they can't gain life, it is a cleric nightmare. Absolutely wonderful. We are running one. I'm just going to spend a little second on this. This is more of a fun card. I don't know how to break this. It really needs haste or something, but it's a cute card. It can really do a lot of damage with Calamity Bearer if you get into a tight jam, but it's just mostly a fun card. We're running 1 just for the kicks. Battle of Frost and Fire is really great. You're going to deal 4 damage to each non-giant creature. Again, this is giant tribal. If you're not in the club, get out of here. You're swimming with the fishies. If you deal damage to 4 non-giant creatures, it's so good. All of our creatures are going to stay. All of theirs are going to leap. Calamity Bearer is just going to double the damage. Pretty awesome here. Rimewall Protector is the big Alchemy card. It's going to give everything Ward 1 and everything in your hand Ward 1. So giants or wizards, but we are running all giants except for the giant wizards. A lot of these giants are also wizards. I don't know what's up with that, but hey, whatever. Wizards, come on in. Shatterskull Charger, I actually hated this card when I first saw it, but I've really gotten warmed up to it because it does come in with the kicker a lot. If you use Invasion of Giants, obviously you scry 2, then you draw a card and do a bunch of different things. Invasion Giants is awesome, but on turn 3, or at least the 3rd stage, you're going to be able to cast. It's going to cost 2 less, and this actually makes the Shatterskull Charger cost a total of 3? Yeah, because the kicker will cost less, and then it goes into the mana cost as well. So you're going to be able to drop this for what? A 5/4 trample haste, doesn't come back to your hand for 3 mana. It is insane. I didn't even know that until I played it. So Shatterskull Charger, we're gonna go ahead and probably up this to 4. Yeah, Shatterskull Charger is really crazy. Augur Freezing Flame lets you draw cards. Fading Hope is good. I think the worst part of this deck is we're a little bit slow at the beginning, so that's a little bit rough. And we could have probably have maybe went for another Hall of the Storm Giants or Den of the Bugbear or something, but this is the deck. This is what it is. We're gonna get giants. These things are gigantic. All the puns intended, so let's get ready to get big and let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to say your name, Basuto Medosin. How are we doing here? We're gonna go first. We'll gladly keep this hand. Got an Invasion of the Giants with just scry, so we'll be able to fix ourselves up here. And we do get a Glimpse the Cosmos, which is pretty good, but I would rather just take this Invasion of the Giants. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this online here. Take a nice little scry action. Ooh, Cyclone Summoner is pretty good. I wonder what we're playing against here. If we're playing against clerics, that could be actually pretty good late game. So I'll actually keep this. Yeah, I guess it's close. We don't have exactly the most amount of mana to work with here. So Angel of Unity will come out. Okay, so it is going to be clerics, or at least what I assume. So the Cyclone Summoner is kind of a risky deal here. We get to draw, and I guess we'll just reveal the Charger. Sure. Deal a quick 2, drop a mountain. We can only play the Charger, actually, because when we drop the Charger here, I think I'm going to drop the Charger and just swing in, because I don't want them to do any shenanigans with the Righteous Valkyrie, and we can't really do the Rimewall Protector anyway. Yeah. Or we can foretell this. I think we're going to foretell this and then keep the Fading Hope. I think that's a little bit better. So let's see what they want to drop here. I'm assuming, I'm just scared of the Righteous Valkyrie. We all know what clerics can do. They get scared. There it is. There it is, like clockwork. So, Angel of Unity is going to do its thing whenever they cast a party spell. 1/1. This thing's going to be very nerve-wracking. So I'm glad we can at least get the Fading Hope online here. So swing in, we're going to take 1, they're going to gain 1, and we're going to be all tied up at 19. Not bad, not bad. We're going to Fading Hope this. We're going to hope for a blue source. And that's a blue source. Lucky blue, bluey. So, the next giant will cost 2 less. Now what do we want to do here? We can always go for the Protector and then the Quakebringer. I think that's what we're going to do. So we got 2 blue, 2 red, and we'll drop this first because I want this to have Ward 1. Because this is an exile, technically. So let's drop our Quakebringer. And we'll go for Glimpse of the Cosmos. Yeah, sure. Sure. And I think I want to take a land here. Yeah, let's just take a land because we're going to need it for Cyclone Summoner. And now that they can't gain life, the Quakebringer is going to bring a lot of havoc towards you. I would really hate to see a Vanishing Verse here. As long as it doesn't get exiled, ooh, that would be rough. Because we can at least still deal damage this way. So Inquisitor Captain is going to come out. Okay, I'm hoping for no Brutal Cathar, Skyclave, that'd be pretty bad. I mean, this is not good anyway. Captain's pretty, oh god. So, they do get the Mimic, the Glasspool Mimic, so they get to do this again, and you know what? You know what? That's just what this, that's what this, okay. Oh, spare me, how is that even possible? You get all 3 of your Glasspool Mimics, we'll go ahead and give them a nice. We'll give him a nice. We don't mean it, but we'll go ahead and take a little bit of damage here, so that's nice. We're going to drop this. We're definitely going to go with the Glimpse of the Cosmos. That's definitely order number 1. We just need land. I just want land for the Cyclone Summoner. Pretty much it. The Surtland Flinger is just not going to be too good right now. Just a little bit too bulky, and we don't even have enough mana to cast it, so let's just go for the Stormcarved Coast. Let's drop Rimewall Protector. That gives us a nice shield against the Inquisitor Captain. And I don't think we can attack. No, 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 no. Fortunately, as long as the Quakebringer is up, and now that it has Ward, they can't do any life gain. But this was just ridiculous. What in the world? 4 Inquisitor Captains? Wow, I mean, not much you can do with that. So our win condition is definitely going to be targeting the Cyclone Summoner at some point. So now we sweat. And we sweat profusely. This is getting crazy. So Righteous Valkyrie, again, fortunately they can't gain life. So that's our saving grace here. It doesn't seem like they have any sort of... So Voice of the Blessed, yeah, same thing. No, as long as they don't have removal. If they have removal... Oh, that's not going to be too good. If they were gaining life here, it would be an absolute travesty. But they can't. So, boom. And not only that, they take life. How awesome is that? Giants are fun when you play clerics. So I'm going to go ahead and use Invasion of the Giants. We need a land for the Cyclone Summoner. And Battle of Frost and Fire is actually pretty good, but I'd rather have this. So I guess we'll just, yeah, this is pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and keep the mountain, obviously. Yep. Keep the mountain, and I guess we might as well just play another. We can't play this for what we want to play it for. It'll just go back to our hand anyway, so I guess we'll just put up another Protector. Let's protect our field, baby. Yeah, we're just passing through. And as long as we can last one more turn, I just don't want to see any removal. Like, a Vanishing Verse would really suck, but they would have to pay 3 for it. Oh my god, so this is, oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. How many creatures do they have in their deck? Are they almost out? Because I know they have to have a certain amount. So, no, the Inquisitor Captain's gonna go off. Inquisitor Captain's gonna go off. Please no, like, Cathar. Another Valkyrie, oh my god. Oh my word. Okay, so we're still good. No life gains. No life gains. Whew. They can only swing in the air. Alright, this is what we came here for, baby. This is what we're doing. We draw a card. We can reveal it. I'm just going to reveal it. Give them a little taste. They know it's coming. Cyclone Summoner, baby. Reveal it. Let's drop the mountain here, and this is going to be a giant play. Giants, baby. Let's drop the Cyclone Summoner. Everything goes back to their hand except for the Giants, and look at that. How beautiful, just enough for lethal. Cyclone Summoner. Good game, clerics. Wow. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Roshi, Master Roshi, how are we doing here? We're gonna go ahead and keep this. Yeah, that's an easy keep. And let's just go for Hall of the Storm Giants. You know, I feel rightfully that we're playing this because, you know, we are a giant deck, so Hall of the Storm Giants does feel quite correct here. And let's drop this for red. Obviously, we're going for Invasion of the Giants. This Cursebound Witch nonsense, I'm not really liking it. Not really liking it. I am liking the Cyclone Summoner. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And the Fading Hope's also pretty nice, but I don't think I really want to do a whole lot of spot targeting. It's not removal. I guess it's spot removal. Because they've got a lot of deadly disputes and whatnot, so I guess we'll just kind of put that on the back burner. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because we do have Battle of Frost and Fire as well, so I think that's probably better off at this point. So another Cursebound Witch. Oh gosh, these Cursebound Witches are so annoying because they come out and they just get value. That's what they do. They just provide value. Let's just go ahead and shoot them. Bang! With a little bit of a 2 damage there. Clean and healthy. And what do we want to do here? We could go for a Rimewall Protector, but I kind of really want to just drop another Invasion of the Giants. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna scry. I want to make sure we got plenty of land. Battle of Frost and Fire can go away. I just really want to make sure we got enough land. We'll be able to draw another card, and this will make it cost 2 less. Yeah, see, this is already getting nasty. It's gonna become the Cyclone Summoner. The Cyclone Summoner is our claim to fame in this deck, honestly. So we get 2 Invasion of the Giants. I don't care which one goes off first. Let's go and draw another card, and let's reveal a nice little Calamity Bearer. Sure, whatever. I don't really care. We'll go and pop you. Go and give you a little pop action. And, oh, can't. Oh, there we go. Can't grab my lands for some reason. And this sucks because it's only the next one we play, so we actually can't play 2. We can't go Bearer and Rimewall. So I guess we'll just go with Quakebringer. Sure. Just drop this fatty down. And yahoo! Sounds good to me. Next turn, we're going to be able to drop a Cyclone Summoner because Invasion of the Giants will make this 2 less, and it'll be costing 4, or 5, excuse me, but we have 5 because we are 1 turn off, because usually you can't cast Cyclone Summoner on the 3rd step, but we can this time because we played 2 of them, baby. So let's see what they want to do here. So they already use the Sanguine Brushstroke. They have no idea what's coming. Normally this would be extraordinarily scary, but, well, for one, they can't gain life, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and pop them here. We're going to get another Quakebringer, and this is so beautiful. We're going to drop this, and the Cyclone Summoner, usually if you have a board wipe, this is all going to die, and we would be losing a bazillion life because the Blood Artists are going to stack, the Brushstrokes are going to stack, but guess what? We're just going to drop the Cyclone Summoner, baby. Giant moves only. Let's go. Everything's going to go back to our hand except for our Quakebringer, and it just feels like cheating. I mean, it just feels like cheating. I can't even get over it. So let's see what they want to do. I'm assuming they'll use 1 blood token to at least pop us. So they're not going to be able to gain any life, but they will be able to pop us for some life. And, oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. We swing in for 5. Look at this. And then we drop Battle of Frost and Fire to just clear their board. And again, it doesn't hurt our Giants. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This deck has a very hard time versus control, but fortunately in Alchemy, there's more creature decks, in my opinion, that I've at least seen. So Infernal Grass is going to take them down. Cursebound Witch, and another Cursebound Witch. So we're going to go ahead and take them down, and that's going to be it, right? Yeah, because they can't gain life. We're going to drop Battle of Frost and Fire, and that's just going to be it. We're going to clear the whole board, anything that's not a giant. Yeah, they're going to be able to draft some cards, and that's a good game. Sorry, Master Roshi. Giants are going to take it. How we doing? Let's see. What we got? We go first. Well, we're going to keep that. Going to hopefully play against a creature deck. I'm not going to lie. This deck struggles mightily versus control anyway. So, yeah. If you're playing against control with this deck, it's very bad. So, okay, we're going with white. Forsaken Crossroads. That kind of screams... That kind of doesn't bode well for me. So let's just go for... We'll just do what we can. Going against control with this deck is pretty nightmarish, I can't even lie. I'm going to get rid of the Hall of the Storm Giants, and I guess we'll keep this. I guess we do need another red source, so this is really unfortunate. We definitely need another red source, so I guess we'll just have to put that back. It doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good, but at least we'll be able to, I mean, we scryed 2, we'll be able to draw a card due to a bunch of different things. So fortunately, we do look like we are playing a creature deck. I'd rather play a creature deck than control. So let's go ahead and pop them for 2. Let's drop the Stormcarved Coast. This is not good. I think what we're going to have to do is just drop this Quakebringer. Yeah, just foretell it. I don't want to drop the good lord. The Shatterskull Charger. I don't think it's that good right now. So let's go ahead and pass turn. And if they want to drop something crazy, whatever. And this is the ability is going to go through, but at least we'll be able to do this. That is actually a big oopsie on my part. Should have done that as they were battling. Now they get a free, make everything cheaper. So that big oopsie on my part. But I think it's more mana efficient to drop this Quakebringer right now, or we could do this and do the kicker. I think we're gonna do this and drop the kicker on it. So do this with the kicker. It's now a 5/4, and it doesn't have to go back to our hand now, and we have a Fading Hope in our hand as well. So I think that was probably the best use of our mana here. So the Fearsome Whelp does come back out to play, and unfortunately I really goofed that up because I put the Fearsome Whelp on the stack and used Fading Hope. So don't play like me, kids. Doesn't bode well. I'm gonna go ahead and just, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and Fading Hope this. I don't want them to gather any treasure. That's a big old no-go. And we do get a Cyclone Summoner, but it's gonna be a little bit too late, and a little bit too late for that. We're just gonna have to go aggro here. So we're gonna go with Quakebringer, and we're just gonna swing in. I doubt they're gonna. We do have Trample, so I don't think that they're going to block, and they are. That's okay with me. I guess the Fearsome Whelp is done making things cheaper for our opponent. We do have another Quakebringer, so Goldspan Dragon. This would be really bad if I see. So Moonveil comes out. They could still have what? A Dragon's Fire would be a nightmare. Dragon's Fire would absolutely stink. Please do not do that. Come on, you know you don't want to. Just another Goldspan Dragon, okay. Just another Goldspan Dragon, you know, easy peasy stuff. Easy peasy stuff. Can they, I mean, we're gonna have to keep this Fading Hope. That's kind of the rough part here. This is an interesting spot. This is a real interesting spot. Because if they have anything that does like damage or anything, we're kind of screwed. So I think the play here is to just swing in and then just keep this Fading Hope in our back pocket. I don't want to drop another Quakebringer, so yeah, I'm just going to swing in. Might as well swing in. We are challenging for lethal if they don't block, which I doubt they would, so okay. Okay. So down to 6 they go. Quakebringer is going to die. They'll deal 1 damage to me. I think that's okay. We'll drop this for. Let's go red. Red's fine. We need a little bit more red. And now that they don't threaten us for lethal, we can just go with the Quakebringer. We can just hard cast this. I think that's pretty okay. We'll be able to get 2 pings with the Quakebringers because we got 1 in our graveyard and we got 1 right here. Again, they could remove it. So Showdown of the Scalds. You're gonna exile top 4. And wow, they get all land. I don't know if that's good or bad for them. But they do get 4 lands off the rip. Oh my god. Okay, so they're going to take Forsaken Crossroads, and they're going to take a Scry. Goldspan Dragon, I don't know. I mean, if they don't attack here, that's game. So I would assume they're attacking. I don't know. If they don't attack, we'll just be able to Fading Hope. They won't have. They'll be tapped out. Yeah, this is going to be game. So we're going to get 2 Quakebringer triggers here. And we do have a Cyclone Summoner for the next turn, but they're tapped out, right? Yeah, they're just tapped out. This is Alchemy, so Goldspan Dragon does not get the ability to get treasure, so we don't have to worry about it. We swing in, and that is good game. Giants are going to take it. Khabib, hello, hello. This is, good enough. It's a good enough hand. We do go first, so that's nice. We won't be able to cast Fading Hope. Oh, and our opponent takes a mulligan. You know what we do on this channel. We extend the friendly mulligan. Hello. You gotta feel bad for them. So we get a hello back. Sometimes they're a little bit too salty to even extend the hello, which is understandable. Taking a mulligan is always brutal. So let's see what they want to do here. We go for Valdaran Bloodcaster. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Fading Hope this right away. So I'm not going to get too crazy here. Calamity Bearer. No, we're after land. We're after land here. So go ahead and put that away. Invasion of the Giants. What do we want to do here? Do we want to go for the Invasion of the Giants or just put out the Freezing Flame? I guess we'll just go for Freezing Flame. That sounds okay with me. Invasion of the Giants, we can get there. Scry 2, draw 2. That's pretty good, but I'd rather just get the Freezing Flame on the battlefield here. Because if they want to block our Freezing Flame, well, never mind. That's the thing about that, is I was lying. So let's go ahead and drop the Invasion of the Giants now. Scry 2, we're after land. Oh, land, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We'll take both of those lands. We do miss our land drop here, but hey, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Swinging for 1, down to 19 we go, and they leave 2 untapped, which is a little unnerving, because I'm assuming, okay, usually they wait, so they don't wait, but the Deadly Dispute is still a brutal combo. Draw 2, and they get 2 treasure tokens. Ugh, God. Pretty brutal here. We are going to be able to draw an extra card with Invasion of the Giants. Pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and just reveal a little Shatterskull. Oh yeah, we're going to shatter that skull, baby. Deal 2 damage real quick. And we're going to drop this, and this is the only play we have, which is really unfortunate, but it's still better than no play. 4-3 Trample Haste. It's going to go back to our hand, which is pretty sucky. Can't even lie. Very sucky. But, you know, it is what it is. So they're actually going to block. That's kind of weird to me. I guess they really just want the blood token. I mean, that's all they're really getting out of it. I guess they're just kind of nervous that we're going to just be too fast for them. I don't know. I mean, this goes back to our hand, so... They've got a lot of resources here. They got 4 land, 2 blood, 2 treasure, and that makes 5 land. And 4 cards in their hand. So they got Sorin. Okay, we're not too worried about Sorin, unless they go with +1.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
So they think violence is necessary to set things right, huh?
With this annoyance.
It is very annoying, Sorin. So congratulations on that. They go with the brushstroke. Okay, so... okay. I think we can deal with this. You know, the next giant we cost will cost 2 less. And guess what? We've got this really awesome card called Cyclone Summoner. I don't know if you've seen it. But this is awesome because we're just going to remove everything. All these blood tokens are going to go away. Sorin's going to go away. Everything's just going to go away except for us. How great is that? Like, we just get rid of everything. It's almost not even fair. And it's pretty much not. So, the Cyclone Summoner... Good lord, a cyclone is an understatement. That is a storm from hell. So now they're just sitting on just a Sorin. Okay, what you gonna do, Sorin?
Out of my way. I have a wedding to
So you've got a wedding to catch. Okay.
You wish to know my secrets?
No, I don't.
Well.
I don't really care to know your secrets that much. They're not that important, Sorin. So they drop this. We have another Cyclone Summoner, which is pretty hilarious. The Battle of Frost and Fire is not that great right now because obviously we can't clear the Sorin, so that's kind of unfortunate. Time to think, do we want to? We can just drop the Certain Flinger, but we have to wait a turn. So I guess we'll just drop this now, and we'll swing in. We don't want to get too careless here, so I guess we'll just swing in with Sorin. Sure. So we'll actually kill the Sorin. That's actually interesting to me.
I won't let this be over.
I guess we're getting a little bit of cocky here because they can always drop blood on the snow, and that's really bad for us. But if they don't have blood on the snow, the Certain Finger is a win condition. So they do have the blood on the snow. Okie dokie. Let's see what you got here. So they go with the Sorin again. Okie dokie.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Sorin, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? The Blood Arch is going to poop on us a little bit here. I wonder what they're going to do. So they're going to do the 2-3. The 2-3 option here.
You can deal with my servant.
I've already dealt with them, and I'll deal with them again. Let's go for Battle of Frost and Fire. We'll clear the battlefield out here.
One more grudge.
And then we do get Fading Hope. We'll be able to play Fading Hope. And we do have another Cyclone Summoner, so... I don't know. That's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get another land. I think I would rather keep the Frost and Fire. So, Blood Artist and a Valdaran Bloodcaster. We're definitely going to be using Fading Hope here. So a Deadly Dispute. Oh, on the blood token. Interesting. So that'll pop us for an extra 1. Do I want to use the Fading Hope? Or do I want to take the Scry? I think it's pretty important that we get... I think it's pretty gosh darn important that we get the land here. So let's go ahead and take the Fading Hope. And we'll just do it on the Bloodcaster because it costs more. So we do get our land. I think that's very, very important. Okie dokie. I hope they... Okay, so they're just going to replay it. That's good because they burn. They burn their... Whatchamacallit? Their... Can't think. The treasure. There it is. Let's take our Scry now, and I think we're all good on land. We'll put that back. We can take Glimpse of the Cosmos, Calamity Bearer. Do we want the Calamity Bearer at this point? I think we kind of do. I think we kind of do, because we can drop the Shatterskull Charger and the Calamity Bearer. That's a pretty good combo. Pretty good 1-2 punch, so we'll put that there. Sounds good to moi, and we can drop this for blue. Blue is fine. And the Cyclone Summoner is awesome here, because I would rather just get our Battle of Frost and Fire back. So let's go ahead and drop this. Another Cyclone Summoner. Yep, we'll just get all this back. And because this is a wizard, it's going to stay on the battlefield. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Battle of Frost and Fire. This will deal 4 damage to it, because this one doesn't save wizards. I don't know. Unfortunately, Cyclone Summoner, you know... He's got a heart of gold, you know. Big giant. He's a gentle giant. So we're going to swing him down to 13. And let's see if they want to go... This is actually a pretty powerful move. If they want to go for a Blood Artist and then just another Sanguine. Because we got to be... Oh, they go for Blood on the Snow instead. So let's see what they got going on here. A little Sorin action. More blood. And they get to draft a card as well. I'm assuming, okay, then a Blood Artist comes out. Okay. Let's see what they want to do here. Do they want to, if they want to make a token, I'll use Battle of Frost and Fire. If they want to go with +1, which would probably be good, which is probably what I would do. So Trespasser's Curse, interesting. So they're going to use -2, -3. Okay, I think the move here...
I bring my own army.
You do bring your own army, that is true. I guess we're just going to go for Battle of Frost and Fire. I guess so. We could also go for Calamity Bearer and go for Shatterskull. This can't kill either, so that's actually pretty good. I think we're going to do that instead. Screw you, Sorin. We're going to drop the Calamity Bearer. This will go back to our hand. I don't care. We'll take the life damage. We got to start being aggressive here. And I'm going to swing for your face. Because if you take this, fine. We're going to deal double the damage, and at some point we're going to have to do some damage here. So we deal a monster 8. It does go back to our hand, but hey, okay. I'm down with the sickness here. Let's see what they want to do here. They can always go with Sorin. They're going to go with +1, so that does ping them a little bit. So, oh no, it's a land, so they get a free land.
Call for dire tactics.
This is pretty dire, not gonna lie. So Sanguine Brushstroke. They can pop us, what, 3 times with this blood token, so that's what they're gonna elect to do. They're gonna pop us. Pop, lock, and drop it. Oh no, this is bad. This is so bad. Another Brushstroke, and that is awful. Just horrendous. Oh no, 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 no. So they're gonna pop us with all their blood. We're gonna pop for 2. And they can still do this, what, 2 more times? I don't think they can hit us for lethal quite yet, but this is, yeah. I think we burned through our Cyclone Summoners, so... Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good. I don't think we can win. 1 more blood token. Down we go. This is going to swing in, down to... So they got a fresh 20 life. What can we even do here? I don't think we can really do anything, because... We can drop this... No, I don't think we can do anything. Yeah, that is going to be a good game. That is going to be a good game. We'll just do this for fun. GG's. Black costume. You give me some serious Spider-Man vibes with that name. Hopefully you're not the symbiote. So, okay, they do take a mulligan. You know what we do on this channel? We extend the friendly hello. The friendly hello. And we'll just go and drop this for blue. Why not? You love to see the friendliness. The Damnation sleeves are really pretty. You gotta love these. You just gotta love them. We dropped this. We're still waiting for something to go on. Hopefully we don't play control, because control is a terrible... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like the sound of that. So let's go ahead and just try and go for our Rimewall Protector. Hopefully no Jawari Ruins, because that's probably going to ruin our day. Oh, we get Jawari Disrupted. So, no Jawari Ruins. They go for the Jawari Disruption instead. And yeah, we're in horrible shape. Early on, yeah. Not good. Control, I would say, man, versus, like, any sort of control, I mean, it's just hard. It's just really hard to come back from it. Not even come back, it's hard to get ahead versus control is kind of the issue. So we'll go ahead and drop Aegar, the Freezing Flame. End the old turn here, see what we got going on. Don't want to see it's a fairy. Don't want to see anything. Oh god, control is just really, really bad in this matchup. So let's see what they want to do here. Be gentle now. Maybe like a, you know, maybe a nice Squandered Hawk. You know, maybe just something easy, you know. Oh goodness. They go with the Teferi. Hey, go with the Teferi. Alrighty, what you gonna do, Teferi?
Innistrad has been through enough.
Innistrad's been through enough. There's no doubt about that, but we need to put them through a little bit more. So I wonder if are they gonna go with the +1 or are they gonna go with the -2? They are gonna go with the +1. Interesting. Okay.
Second here, a second there.
So I'm gonna drop the Calamity Bearer. We're gonna go for blue. I guess we got a lot of blue in our hand. We'll go for blue, and this is our only shot. So we're gonna go for Calamity Bearer. Hopefully they don't have anything crazy. I'm gonna swing in here. We'll do 6 damage, and because we get excess damage, we get to draw a card, which is very nice. We'll end the turn. So we got the kill at the Teferi, but still a little bit rough here. You know, any sort of anything kind of does us in. So they're gonna go for Divine Purge, and I guess we'll just Fading Hope our Freezing Flame here. It's not going to do anything to our Calamity Bearer, fortunately. So let's go ahead and Fading Hope it. I guess that'll just save it. And this Fading Hope's not going to do anything in this matchup, so might as well just use Fading Hope. And they actually used Jawari Disruption on our Fading Hope, so the Freezing Flame actually goes bye-bye, which is kind of funny. Okay, so we got another Calamity Bearer, or we can just go for the Shatterskull Charger. This is actually kind of close, because I'm really scared that we get, like, swept or something. So it's actually almost kind of a good thing that it goes back to our hand. And they're just gonna scoop. No, that's the second time we don't get to play our Charger. So we're back at the hideout with the post-game wrap, and overall, I just gotta say, this deck is definitely awesome, don't get me wrong, very formidable. I do think that we overperformed pretty good. I mean, we went like 11-4, and I'm like, that's too good of a win rate for this deck, I'm not gonna lie. It just feels a little bit too high, but it's still a really good deck, don't get me wrong. The worst, constructively speaking, is the worst matchup you have is versus control. This deck is so slow, and because it's so creature heavy, and Cyclone Summoner is more, you know, hateful against creatures, Battle Frost and Fire, etc. This deck struggles so much against control. If you're playing against blue-white control or like Demir control, oh my gosh, it's brutal. It's pretty brutal. I would say your win rate's like 10% or something if your opponent is even slightly competent. So just know that this deck is really awesome, but matchups make the game. And if you're playing against control, just know you're in for a rough ride. So get ready for that. I don't know what else I would change to this deck. I'm gonna throw in a 4th Shatterskull Charger and get rid of this Flinger, but it was just fun for the content to try and get this Flinger going, even though we didn't. So, but anyway, that's the deck. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. It helps me out tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, tell me how ugly I am. Just do something, because engagement really helps this channel, and I'm trying to grow it out. But until then, I will see you on the next episode. ManaMan out.